Why China is preparing for a full-scale war. China's rise as a global power over the past few decades has been undeniable. From its impressive economic growth to its assertive action on the world stage, China has become a force to be reckoned with. However, one issue that has consistently drawn attention is China's interest in taking control of Taiwan, a self-governing island that China views as a breakaway province. With their increasing military presence and repeated threats of invasion, it is crucial to understand why China is so determined to bring Taiwan under its control with a full-scale war. Taiwan's economic significance. First and foremost, Taiwan's economic significance cannot be underestimated. It is a major player in the global economy, with a strong manufacturing sector and a reputation as a leading exporter of high-tech products such as electronics and semiconductors. Taiwan's export-oriented economy is deeply interconnected with countries like the United States, making it a vital component of the global supply chain. This economic prowess not only boosts Taiwan's own standing, but also gives it considerable leverage in international trade. Taiwan's strategic location. Moreover, Taiwan's strategic location in the South China Sea is of great importance. Situated in the middle of this crucial shipping route, Taiwan exercises control over vital sea lanes. This grants them a significant advantage in terms of maritime trade and makes the island a valuable location for staging military operations in the region. China's interest in Taiwan extends beyond its economic value and encompasses the strategic advantages it offers. Taiwan's democracy, a threat to China's system. Another factor that fuels China's desire to take over Taiwan is the island's status as a vibrant democracy. China, being a communist country, views the existence of a democratic entity just off its coast as a direct challenge to its own political system. Taiwan's democratic values and practices stand in stark contrast to China's autocratic regime, and its very presence undermines the narrative that a unified China under communist rule is the only viable option. This ideological clash exacerbates China's determination to assert control over Taiwan and diminish any potential threat to its system of governance. China's military buildup and threats. China's military buildup further supports the notion that its intention towards Taiwan are not just empty threats. With consistent increases in military spending, China has now become the second largest military spender globally. They are actively acquiring new weapons and military technologies, alongside conducting regular military exercises in the Taiwan Strait. These actions send a clear message to Taiwan and the United States that China is prepared to back up its rhetoric with force. The United States' support for Taiwan. In response to China's assertiveness, the United States has stood firmly in support of Taiwan's defense. For decades, the US has been supplying arms to Taiwan, demonstrating a commitment to assisting them in safeguarding their sovereignty. Additionally, the United States has bolstered its military presence in the region, aiming to deter any aggressive actions from China. The strong stance taken by the US serves as a clear message that they will not back down in the face of China's threats. Assessing the likelihood of war. Assessing the likelihood of war between China and Taiwan is a complex task. China's history of making threats without following through with military action leaves room for uncertainty. However, the increasing strength of China's military and its heightened assertiveness in the region cannot be ignored. The possibility of a future invasion cannot be ruled out entirely, raising concerns about the stability of the Taiwan Strait. Political consequences of war. Considering the potential consequences of a war between China and Taiwan underscores the urgent need to prevent such a scenario. The humanitarian toll would be immense, with millions of lives at risk of displacement or loss. The global economy would undoubtedly suffer a severe blow, with disruptions to trade and the potential for a widespread recession. Furthermore, a conflict between China and Taiwan could trigger a new Cold War, reminiscent of the tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union during the 20th century. The implications of such a scenario would be far-reaching and have lasting impacts on international relations and global stability. The urgency for peaceful resolution. In conclusion, the situation between China and Taiwan demands our attention and proactive efforts to maintain peace. China's interest in taking control of Taiwan stems from a combination of economic, strategic, and ideological factors. As tensions persist and China's military capabilities continue to grow, it is vital that the international community, led by the United States, works to prevent a potential war. Through diplomatic initiatives, robust defense preparations, and unified action, we can strive for a peaceful resolution that respects the autonomy and stability of Taiwan.